What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Kings by Key, and welcome back to my channel today. And we are back with another amazing video. As you guys can see, today we are doing a review on the Air Jordan 13 Chicago's. So as you guys know, it's been a while since we seen this Air Jordan 13. The last time we seen this was back in 2017. And off rip from holding this one in 2026, I definitely can spot just only really one difference with this shoe, and I will say it is the red. This red on this one is a whole lot brighter than the 2017s. I believe the 2017s was a little bit darker than these ones, but overall, I mean, everything else is pretty much spot on. The shape with this shoe is very nice, and one thing I will say early in this video is the craftsmanship with this shoe, man. I love the craftsmanship. This is pretty much a flawless sneaker, and I haven't said that in a very long time. Normally you'll see some glue stains, some stitching errors, a lot of stuff just messed up, but this pair that I got is pretty much flawless, man. I'm happy that I was able to get my hands on these Chicago 13s. Let me know down in the comment section below. I know some people was calling these cherries, some people call them Chicago's, or red and white 13s. Well, what do you call these? I've called these always the cherries back then, and these came out when I was in high school in 2017. Wasn't able to get them, but now spinning back in 2026, I was able to secure my pair. Now, I did see a picture that said it was like 85,000 pairs of these, which I wouldn't say that that was accurate, because these did sit for the most part. I mean, a few places online, they went, but like they're not completely sold out. They got a few sizes everywhere, but for the most part, it's like scatter sizes over, but you should be able to really just walk in to anywhere and grab these. I end up putting in 3 raffles just to always save myself, like I tell you guys to do in every video. Just put a raffle in just in case. I ended up hitting on 3 raffles. I had at Foot Locker, DTLR, and Dick's Sporting Goods. This pair that I picked up right here is in fact from Foot Locker. Didn't really have to put in a lot of footwork for these 13s. Like I said, nothing really sells out anymore, and the hype wasn't really there for these, which I'm really surprised about. But then again, I mean, you know, they pick and choose what they want to hype or whatever. I heard a lot of slander about this. A lot of people was just mad that, oh, the red is this or this or that. It's a nice premium 13. Like, this is a great 13. I'm a fan of 13s myself. I do own the Flint 13s. I had the Bread 13s, but I got rid of them because I pretty much beat the life out of those. So those are non-existent anymore. And I have another pair of 13s. Let me grab them for you guys. I also have these 13s. I'm not too sure what the name of these. I forgot. It's been a while, but definitely am a 13 guy. The Flints and my collection, I probably will be getting rid of those because those are yellowing for the most part, because I wore those shoes pretty much. I wore them a lot, I would say. So I heard the Flints is supposed to be dropping back, and I think they're coming out in August of this year. I think it was June at first, and they pushed it back to August. So I definitely will be getting my hands on them as well. But overall, like I stated before, super dope shoe, man. Nice, clean colorway as well. Starting for the bottom of the shoe, for that outsole, we do have that nice standard Air Jordan 13 outsole. I believe the 13s mimic like a paw print of like a panther or something. There's a story behind this. It mimics like a panther or a cat or something like that. So we got that nice crazy shape for the outsole. As you guys can see, we got a little bit of red, black, and white there. We got that famous carbon fiber there at the bottom of the shoe with the holographic Jumpman there as well. Moving up to the midsole, we do have that nice bright red midsole that we have there. Like I said, on the last pair, those was a lot darker. Moving up for the upper of the shoe, we do have some nice premium tumble leather. If you guys can see that there, leather is very tumble for the upper of the shoe, and right there where that toe box is, we got a little Jumpman logo there. We do got some standard skinny white laces for this shoe as well. Moving up to the tongue, we do have a white tongue, and one thing I am noticing with this tongue, they look like they reconstructed the tongue, or at least made it a little bit smaller. As y'all know, on 13s, like on this pair that I have, the tongue is more bigger and flappier. Some people found that to be a little bit more uncomfortable, so it looks like they went smaller on the tongue here. We got a black Jumpman there on the tongue right there as well. Keep in mind, guys, we do have a white sock liner for the inside of the shoe, so just be aware of that. As far as the insole, we got a white insole with a black Jumpman on the inside. Back of the shoe, nothing too crazy as there. We just got the red that follows up from that midsole there. We do have that holographic Jumpman or 23 logo there at the top that we get with pretty much every Jordan 13. Now, as far as the box, we have nothing special here for the box. As you guys can see, we got that standard gray Air Jordan 13 box. For the inside of the box, nothing too crazy, just some regular old tissue paper there. And as far as coloring, the color for this shoe is white, black, and true red. As you guys can see here, I went with a size 8.5. And as far as sizing goes for these 13s, I truly think 13s run a little bit on the bigger side, so I indeed went down a half a size. I got an 8.5 in these. These do really fit true to size, so I would say stick with your normal size, but if not, you could kind of go a half size down on these. A lot of people was complaining also that I seen that 13s do run a little bit on the bigger side, so I again went down a half a size, but for the most part, true to size. Now, as far as numbers or the resale market, man, we're gonna check these and we're gonna go according to StockX prices, man. Now, for my size, which I went an 8.5 for, these are currently going under retail, sitting at $197. As you guys know, these released on March 14th for a price point of $215. So these are going below retail, man. So if there are some sizes that are sitting out there, these could potentially go on sale, hit the outlets. You might be able to catch these for like 150, maybe 160. But the highest size right now that I'm stopping as a 14, which is currently going for $240. Do I recommend hitting the resale market? I really don't think you would have to for these unless you really just can't find your size anywhere. But for the most part, this shoe is sitting below retail for most sizes. Some is at retail, but like I said, the most that I'm seeing is a size 14 for $239. So I don't encourage to hit the resale market. Check your local stores, check somewhere. Somebody got these. I know these didn't move as fast. So definitely you should do that before you even reconsider thinking hitting the resale market for these. But with that being said, guys, this pretty much wraps up my review for the Air Jordan 13 Chicago's, man. Super nice colorway. One of my favorite 13s. That's why I was able to grab mine. I hit on 3 raffles. I only picked up 1. I feel like that was necessary. But guys, let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section below. Was this a cop? Did you pass on these? Was this a must cop for you? Let me know all the details down below. Like I said, it wasn't that hard to get them, so nobody should really have had a hassle on grabbing this Air Jordan 13. But guys, appreciate you guys for sticking around to the end of the video. If you made it this far, appreciate that, man. If you are a new subscriber, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you leave a comment down in the comment section below also, and let me know that you are a new subscriber, and welcome to the family. If you are a returning viewer, thank you for coming back, sticking around, watching another one with us, because again, this constantly motivates me to keep dropping video after video, man. We're gonna keep going, man. Also, do not forget, guys, we are still currently chasing that subscriber count, man. We're gonna try to get to 2K subs, man. And I believe right now we are at 1,216 subscribers, so we still got some more work to do. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share this with a friend, refer it to anybody. I would gladly appreciate it, because without you guys, none of this would be possible. Without God himself, none of this would be possible whatsoever, man. So I appreciate all you guys, man. But I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. I'm gonna catch you guys on the next video. It's your boy Kicks by Key. I love you guys, appreciate all the support. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.